Chazak Baruch, good morning. Shavua Tov. This morning is the 43rd day of the Omer, so we're going to learn the 43rd step of acquiring Torah. The 43rd step of acquiring Torah is Shomea u Mosif, that we first should listen and then add. So there's a couple different aspects to this trait and this level of acquiring and adding more to our Torah. The first, the most simple, is that when you hear something, first is to hear it, understand it, and then don't keep silent. If you have what to add, you should add, you should help. It obviously should be within the context and within the topic that is being discussed, or else you could throw whoever you're learning with off, or who you're learning from, or the others in the class that are with you. So there is definitely a time and place to also add when you are learning, and it is praiseworthy. So if the class is very formal, and if everyone starts adding, everything's going to get a little out of control. It's obviously not the right time, unless that is the nature of the class. So it's very important to know when to and when not to add. Now, another concept of shomea u mosif, listening and adding, is also the idea that when you hear something, don't hold back from asking. Don't hold back from giving another answer or another interpretation, because that adds. Everyone gains from that. You gain from that from sharing, and those that you are learning with also gain from that from hearing different aspects as well. The last concept that we'll talk about when it comes to Shomea u Mosif is personally, that when you hear something, don't feel like that's everything you need to know. Shomea, you've learned, you've heard. Mosif, add more. There's always more to learn, always another way to look at it, and more to grow from. And that would be the 43rd step of acquiring Torah, of Shomea u Mosif. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu bless us, that we will always learn and listen, and that we'll always be able to add, and others will also add to us, so that our Torah will be greater and greater, and we will be more connected. Be'ezrat Hashem Yitbarach. Today is a very